my people, welcome back, yo,
to the revolutionary. Arigato. Chiyo.
Y'all ain't ready though. I'm telling y'all, bro.
Gents, we got a big problem.
All the women, dog. What is going on with the women nowadays, gents?
It's getting out of hand, bro. Everything is getting out of hand.
You'll understand in a second. Let's watch this video, man.
Hold on. So y'all remember Auntie, right? You know, the woman that lusted over Usher at the concert, embarrassed her man in the process? Well, come to find out, her husband filed for divorce.
A 45-year-old woman was at that Usher concert sitting on the front row. It's normal. That's where the trap at. And she was so provocative.
Yo, dog. The fact that she said that's where the trap at. Yo.
Things she was doing. Guess what her husband say? It's over with. I want a divorce. The husband saying all the time, all the years they've been together, I'm assuming they've been married a long time. That man said she ain't never treated him like that out in public.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. So if you guys have not seen this viral video of Usher's most recent concert in which this older woman lost her mind, I'm basically going to show it to you guys. But apparently, in regards to this whole situation, her actual husband filed for divorce from her based off of the interaction that her and Usher were having at his show. So here we can see, you know, that Usher is kind of like seducing this person, obviously based off of the interaction that she was showcasing him.
You can tell that she wants it so bad, bro. She wants it so badly, dog. What is going on, gents? Why is Usher even doing this, bro? How you promoting such, dog, in public? Nigga, this is in front of how many thousands of people, dog? Now imagine the husband. How is the husband supposed to feel, dog? And she finds nothing wrong with it, dog. She's risking it all, dog. Gents, it's getting charred, dog. It's getting charred.
He obviously thought it was okay. She's, you know, saying all these things. I basically like, oh boy, you don't know what I'll do. You know, that kind of situation. Obviously I cannot play it because she's singing the song and there's lyrics going on and stuff like that. But here they are, basically he's serenading her and this woman is acting like she's having a conniption. First of all, when I initially saw this clip, because there's more that I have to play, I was getting secondhand embarrassment. Okay? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was getting secondhand embarrassment. You know, when you kind of have to peek through the fingers to kind of look at it because it's like a train wreck, like you just can't help but keep watching, but you so desperately want to look away. That's how I felt. Okay, and to know that allegedly this woman is actually married makes the situation even more crazy and embarrassing.
What happened to women, gents? I mean, when a nigga hurts a woman, all men are dogs. When a woman does something like this, they're trying to justify her actions. The fact that you actually did, the fact that you actually vibing with this type of bullshit, why? This thing is frustrating, dog. It is so frustrating, bro.
So again, she's doing all these things with her body, the direct eye contact, a little bit scary. Okay, she is trying to go for it. I don't know if this is her way of like helping him put on the show, or if she thought that this was like, you know, attractive and seductive. It seemed scary to me. Okay, it seemed like this woman needed a tranquilizer. It seemed like she needed to be tamed and calmed down. This was a lot. Okay, this was absolutely a lot that was going on.
Nah, gents, she's going down. She is going down. She is going down. And people are just there, dog. They like it. All these Usher fans, dog, they love it, dog. They don't care, dog. These are the type of people you are following. Me personally, I don't care about this nigga, dog. He adds no value to my life. He does not help me grow it whatsoever, dog. That goes to all of these artists, most of these artists, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care, dog. But, dog, come on, dog. Have standards, bro. Have priorities, dog. Put yourself straight, man. This is why these niggas can't get married, dog. But my Drake and them. All these niggas, dog. Cause, dog, they done sold their souls, bro. They too lustful, bruh. Nah, gents. Come on, dog.
A lot of people hide behind the guise of, oh, this is just a celebrity, and y'all women think too much, or this is supposed to be a fun experience, and I don't understand why women are not allowed to have fun. This is why, and this is just my personal opinion, okay? I cannot be wrong for my opinion, but in my personal opinion, I have to say it because people will be in the comment section telling me I'm wrong about how I feel. I don't agree when women have these, male celebrity crushes that they constantly, parade around.
Thank you for actually saying that.
In front of their husbands about, and like, oh, everybody knows that if this person gets around me, I'm gonna need a hall pass. Like, I've never agreed with that, because celebrity or not, that's a man, okay? And I am of the belief system that whoever you are in a relationship with, that should be the ultimate man for you. That should be the man that you have the ultimate eyes for. Okay? You should not be giving this imaginary situation access to you, to your body, to all these things just because of the fact that they have a platform. Right? That's just my personal opinion. I don't think that men should see those situations and take it lightly. Okay?
Hey.
The last time we saw a situation like that, most recently, was the woman who literally put Chris Brown in her wedding vows.
Well. We finally made it to the day. The day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
I don't even want to say too much, bro, because that is deep on its own. That is so deep, but you wouldn't understand it. Why? Perception. But hey, let's not get into that. Let's not get into that, dog.
This man have an honor for you in which he, give you the ultimate, badge of honor, letting it known that, like, I'm here to serve, protect, lead, guide, cover you in all ways, and I'm going to make you my wife. And to know that you are making a joke on that day of your commitment, that you're basically settling for him because you don't have access to, actually being in the relationship with somebody who you wanted to be with, is diabolical.
Oh, hey, she's speaking facts. She is speaking facts, though. Technically, I think that's one of the reasons why it's so hard to actually enter relationships nowadays, bro. People are picking and choosing, bro. They do not trust God. They're just rushing into everything nowadays, bro. Most of these women, you'll find them at clubs, and then they call them wife material. They call themselves wife material, bro. Let me tell you, it's a scary world we live in, dog.
Okay, it's crazy, and we all know he does the cherry thing, right? And before I even get into that, from what I've seen, he actually has a section, right? So if you are not okay with the whole cherry thing, then you don't sit in a certain section of the show. And how I know that is because I saw another video in which a woman was like, flashing her wedding ring at him or whatever the case is. And he was basically like, you in the cherry section. So if you don't want to be over here and you want us to move your seat, you let us know.
We're just having fun in here. Now, I told you this is the cherry on top section. So if you don't want to get the cherry, you okay? Okay.
Now, I have to be honest, Usher is an entertainer. I love Usher's music, okay?
Hell no.
And I understand the fact that he has a duty to put on a show. This has now become like an attraction at his shows that, people are coming to see, women are coming to participate in. It is not Usher's responsibility for you to respect your own marriage. Okay, that don't got nothing to do with this man. This man there to do a job. If you single and you partaking in these freaktivities, that's up to you. Okay, but it is up to you to know if you are somebody's wife, you to know if you are married, and if you respect your husband enough that you are not going to display certain behaviors that will disrespect him. Okay, so here we can clearly see this woman doing the most. Like I said, she's acting like she is in the desert thirsty. Okay, and the only way that she can get her thirst quenched is by Usher doing this foolishness with her. It's embarrassing. Okay, humiliating. To know that allegedly, okay, it has been circulating that this woman is a married woman and was displaying all of these traits for another man, celebrity or not.
Just
I
like
could
that.
see why this man divorced her or filed for divorce.
Just like that. She threw everything out the window, dog, because of 3 minutes of fun, dog. 3 minutes of lust. Understand that? Lust, bro. Just 3 minutes of lust, bro. Yeah, me, I won't tolerate such shit, dog. A shout out to the man for respecting himself, bro. A shout out to that nigga, dog. Cause if this is the type of behavior that people portray nowadays, I don't want none of it, dog. I'd rather isolate myself, bro. I'd rather make my bread and then go and hide myself in some mountain, dog, in Cape Town, dog. You'll never find me again, bro. Cause what the hell is this, dog? You in the cherry section and you married. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? Let's be honest. Let's be serious with it. Like, let's be serious about this stuff. You see, stop cloud chasing, James. Cloud chase is a disease, bro.
It was even alleged that this person said, her soon to be ex-husband basically said that she's not even a person who participates in PDA. She don't do hand holding, none of that. But she had the audacity to do all this in front of everybody and disrespect me to that magnitude. Yeah, I'm over it. I don't blame him. Okay? This reminds me of the girl who was at the concert with her boyfriend and was doing the absolute most. Now it's kind of like, fighting with your imagination of what you think could be going on. And this woman is back there. He done took off his shirt. So now she over here doing the most for him behind the curtain. Let me just remind you guys, her boyfriend is sitting on the front row. That woman was at the concert with her man, basically manipulated the situation to convince him to even take her to said concert, purposely sat in a certain section that she knew that she would get called on stage, and was willing to do the utmost only for that man who was the celebrity, the singer, to send her right back down there to her man. Based off of all the backlash to whatever the case, that man dumped her and didn't look back.
It doesn't work with anymore. Wasn't that bad. It was that bad, girl. Like, go.
It's so funny to me because women do not want me to have these conversations because women want it to be a thing where it's deemed as normal. It's okay. It's a normal thing, and nobody should have a problem with it because they want to be able to indulge in these things with no man having a certain standard for his relationship. Right? Like, for example, like if all women say that, oh, it's normal for you to have a crush on these celebrities and go and do the most, then all of these women have the past to be able to do that. And if it goes further, there's no problem. But there's such a contradiction because if this was the Turner, if that was Janet Jackson, okay, and that was a man who was absolutely married and these things were going on, women would be, trying to cancel Janet. Women would be trying to, tarnish this man's character. They would have found out where that man worked and got him fired from his job. They would have done the most. Oh, one thing these men do will embarrass you. Like, women always have these sayings when it comes to men, but why don't women ever talk about the fact that these women will embarrass you too and disrespect you simultaneously?
Can't even say nah no more, bro.
Now, I have to say alleged because I've seen, different places where this conversation has, been around that this woman was allegedly married and her husband filed for divorce. I don't know, but if it's true, I don't blame him. Okay, that's all I got to say. All I have to say is I don't blame him. I completely understand where he's coming from.
Bruh, who would stay after that, dog? Let's be real, Jen. Divorce is a sin. Divorce is a sin. Keep it a stack with you, bro. But who wouldn't do that, dog? You think I'd stay, dog? You think, bro, I can forgive you, dog, but I'm not gonna stay, dog. You have tarnished my love for you. That's it. There's no going back. There is no going back. But I do understand why I'm single, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna rush it, dog. I'm not gonna rush this love thing, dog. Because if I do, it will cause a lot of problems for me, dog. I'm on the grind right now. A shout out to her for speaking out on this situation, because this is crazy. But what can we say, dog? Focus on the grind, Jens, please, dog. When you focus on the grind, you will see the world in 4D, dog. You will understand what it means to actually be on planet Earth, dog. This revolution will not be televised. Yet. Love.